Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I am your host, the Ranting Monkey, and I am sorry I'm late, guys. I was reading news and eating chocolates and wasn't even paying attention to the time. Sorry about that. But you're not new here. You know how I am. You know shit happens. I hope you're well. I hope you are all excited for this Valentine's Day. Hope there's somebody out there in your life who's going to get you something nice and touch your pee-pee, because that's what Valentine's Day is all about. It's about getting your pee-pee touched. That's not what the title of the stream is about, though. Yes, there are times when a woman says no and she actually means yes, and that's between you and her to decide, because don't fuck that one up, guys. You don't want to fuck that one up. They're not happy if you miss those clues, I guess is the right word. They will come down on you harshly. Sorry, I didn't even have time to resize my windows and everything that I normally do. I'm doing that right now, trying to talk at the same time. It's not working out the best. There we go. There we go. Monkey, I have nobody, but I have my work at least. Well, that's something. And maybe next year. Maybe next year. There's always the chance that somebody will touch your pee-pee next time. No, the title of this, yeah, it's about politics. Sorry, guys. It's Ilham Omar, and yes, I know her name is Ilhan, but since she has no problem insulting people's religious affiliations and stuff, I have no problem fucking with hers, calling her Ilham. Hopefully her and her ex-husband / brother have a wonderful Valentine's together too. But yeah, she was part of a House panel yesterday. She was questioning Elliot Abrams, who is our special envoy to Venezuela. And Democrats are very touchy about Venezuela because it's this socialist utopia. Man, they loved Venezuela about 10, 12 years ago. How you doing, Jack?
Good. How you doing?
Oh, man, I am filled up on chocolates I probably shouldn't have ate, and I'm bitching about politics, so I'm happy, man.
Nice.
Yeah, it's things that make me go, Anyway, yeah, so Ilhan Omar was questioning Elliot Abrams, and she asked him a question. The question's not really that important, but she did ask him the question. He said that he found the question to be a bit outrageous, and she said, answer the question, yes or no. And he says, no. To which she replied, I'm going to take that as a yes.
Wow.
This is a member of Congress who did that to a witness before the panel. He says very loudly and very clearly, no. And she says, I'm going to take that as a yes. The fuck is wrong with these women that we just put in power?
I think you answered your own question.
Asked and answered.
Yeah.
Anthony Vogel says remove her. You know, I'm not for removal like that. Her being anti-Semitic. Look, the people in her district elected her. But when she does that, when she's up there and the fucking witness tells her his answer and she's like, no, I'm just gonna take the answer I want. Fuck you, bitch. Oh man. But that's who we elected, yeah. I'm gonna take that as a yes. It was funny watching that too. The question asked was atrocious also. It was Prospero. She was asking him basically if he likes genocide. That's basically what she was asking. Yeah.
Wait,
if he's she was talking about was it Sri Lanka? I can't fucking remember. She was talking about somewhere where there was a horrible slaughter of people, and he excuse me, he had talked about how after whatever it was that happened, you know what? I should know these things. I knew him earlier today.
I know the feeling.
Thank you, Connor Johnson. If there's a song that I enjoy listening to on Valentine's Day, it's All My Love by Led Zeppelin. I mean, talk about a powerful and personal song. Fair enough. I'm not sure I've ever heard it. Or if I did, that I would know it was that song and sung by them. But yeah, he had mentioned that the change that came about in this country was a good thing because it became a democratic country. Prospero says it was a massacre in Guatemala. Okay, fair enough. And he had never said that the massacre was a good thing. He said the change in government was a good thing. And she's like, "Do you think that a massacre is a good thing?" And he's like, "No, bitch." And she's like, "I'm going to take that as a yes."
Well, if there's one thing Muslims know, it's genocide.
You're not wrong. But yeah, I mean, the only reason anybody cares is because this is Venezuela, and she's really worried that we're not going to handle Venezuela right. Because if we do, they sure as fuck won't be the country they are now. Why do women's votes still count? That's a good question, De La Hayes. You know how I've been fighting against it. Let them vote. They just don't get a vote that counts. And that includes congresswomen, especially Ilham Omar.
Yeah. She seems like a real scumbag.
She is. There's a video of her, I forget when it's from, 2013, 14, something like that, where she's on a some show with this dude who speaks English about as well as she does. They have very thick accents, is all I really mean. And they're talking, and she basically blames terrorism on the U.S.
Of course.
Of course. I mean, yeah. I mean, if we weren't all over the world, the people would not be coming here to blow us up. Suck me, Ilham. Can I say suck me to a congresswoman? Is that
sure
legal?
I
know you can't. I would never threaten one, but to say suck me, that's not wrong. Especially on Valentine's Day. I mean, that's a well wish on Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Well, I think they have it on the little candy hearts. So suck me. So it should be okay. I think
it's kind of like saying Merry Christmas, right?
Yeah. Suck me, Merry Christmas.
They're similar.
Yeah, it's I think as long as you're respectful, like suck me, Madam Congresswoman, you're okay.
Will the distinguished Congresswoman please suck me? How about that?
Yeah. So I yield 5 minutes to the to Madam Congresswoman to suck me.
God, I just wonder which one's going to be the next focus, because poor Cortez, man, she's kind of dropped out of the news the last couple of days.
I'm sure that hurts her feelings.
I'm sure it does. She's kind of gone away after the Green New Deal and her lying.
Yeah,
that kind of blew up in her face, and now we got Ilham all over the news. So I'm wondering which of these vote for him because they're women candidates will fuck up next and end up all over the news. Because I'm enjoying it, I really am. As a fan of politics, how can you not? How can you not look at these women and go, I can't believe they're talking still.
It's amazing how low our standards are for our elected officials.
They really are. Oh, Prospero, I see you in chat there. I'm sorry. Do you want to come on and hang out? And hi, Vanilla Bear. It's Valentine's Day. Make sure you wake up Bear with a blowjob. Tell the kids to go play and wake them up with a dick lick. I think that's a nice thing to do.
Or just throw fistfuls of flower petals in his face till he gets up.
There you go. You can do that too. Just make sure he's not allergic.
Yeah.
How are you spending your Valentine's Day, Jack?
I'm going to bed in a little while. I don't know. I don't give a shit about Valentine's Day. If you don't treat your special lady like she's special every day, then one day out of the year is not going to save your relationship.
Now, let me explain something to you, because I agree with that sentiment. You should be showing them how much you love them all year round, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Women like having that special day. So what you do is you treat them good all year round, and then on Valentine's Day, you buy them some chocolates, you buy them some flowers, you buy them a ring or some earrings, you buy them a bauble, okay? And it makes them happy. And I'm all for making them happy.
I am too, but I don't want to do it at the behest of Hallmark cards and other shady people I don't want to give my money to.
No, see, I understand. I do. I've told this story before. Our very first Valentine's Day when we were married, I asked Lady Monkey, I said, "What do you want?" And she says, "Nothing." And I asked her again, "What do you want?" "Nothing. You don't give me anything for Valentine's Day." And then Valentine's Day rolled around and she said, "What'd you get me?" And I said, "Nothing. You said not to." And she looked at me and went, "Really?" I'll be right back. So yeah, I ran to the store right then and then bought her some chocolates and some flowers. Because she ain't mean that. She was lying to me, y'all. Even if they say I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, do it anyway. I don't do anything on Valentine's Day, but that's because I'm forever alone. You know what, Kyle? Do something nice for yourself. Buy yourself some flowers, man. Buy yourself some chocolates.
No, wait till the 15th, then buy discount chocolates.
Well, yeah, you can do that too, and then you can get more of it. You can like twice the love.
Yeah. Yes, I've never been big on the holiday thing anyway, because I don't really have a lot of family. So I don't have kids or a wife or anything, so it's not a huge deal.
Rico says monkey fell for the oldest trick in the book. And Dr. 2099 says, "Don't get me anything for Valentine's Day." Insert Admiral Akbar saying, "It's a trap." Yeah, no shit.
That's totally true.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I get it. You're kind of obligated to when you're in a relationship, but I think it's shitty to put that kind of pressure on someone for one day when they should be treating you well all year round.
Well, yeah, you see, you do treat them all year round, but you do something special for them on their birthday. You do something special for them on Christmas. You do something special for them on Valentine's Day.
No, Valentine's Day's fake. Christmas,
no.
birthday, I'll give you that.
Sweetest Day is fake.
The Sweetest Day is absolutely fake, but I don't really think we should be celebrating a saint who was murdered because of love. No, I'd rather we do that on like the 4th of July. That's when Valentine's Day should be. You got explosions, bright lights. People are already horny. It's amazing.
Well, but see, look, we need something in February because we're coming out of the holidays and there's nothing. It's just the dead of fucking winter. And so you get this holiday that warms your heart.
And pads the books for the credit card. I mean, the greeting card companies.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't buy greeting cards. I buy chocolate, man.
Well, okay. It's all that leftover,
hey,
repackaged
chocolate,
Christmas stuff, dude.
It's not. It's in a big heart. Cynic says it's all fake fucking holidays. Well, in that you're right. I mean, it's just a fucking day, no matter what day it is.
Cynic, it's
a day for fucking, don't you mean?
Yes, that is the most cynical thing I've ever seen, and well played.
Kyler may be right. It might be an alien plot. I don't have issues, Poppy. I just don't believe in love.
He doesn't have issues. No, see, I've seen that before about the, treat them well all year. And you're right. You're right. Absolutely. However, one day a year, buy her some fucking chocolates. Buy her some fucking chocolates. Don't do that every day of the year. She'll look like Tess Holiday. So just do it once a year. Look, that's what I'm saying, Jack. You got her tied up in the basement. You only throw her down a little bit of food every now and then. Do something nice for her on Valentine's Day.
They come to expect it, and then the next year you got to do something bigger and more impressive, and they're going to compare notes with their friends. It's a whole thing. It's a bunch of nonsense.
No, here, let me give you a hint.
Just leave an extra 20 on the nightstand like a good customer.
You have 2 or 3 years in a row, right, where you get her something okay, like a decent sized box of chocolate, and then on that fourth year, you just give her like some of those chalk hearts, and then the next year you buy her that same box you used to buy her, the one that she bitches to her friends because you bought her the same thing 3 years in a row, and she'll be like, "Oh my God, he's the best man ever." Because she'll remember those chalk hearts, man.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. I'm not good at relationships, and I'm tired of getting lectured all the time when I'm on dates. So I kind of give up on a lot of that. I don't date American women anymore because of that. If I have to hear about how the patriarchy is represented by flowers because you just take something beautiful and cut it off at the base,
Yeah,
I might
that's
murder
manly.
someone.
Actually, what you should do is look up one of those books from the 19th century or 18th century called The Language of Flowers. And you find all those flowers that represent something like boredom, friendship.
Make that shit up. They're not going to know.
Nope, flowers are representation of patriarchy.
Tailed says Valentine's Day just reminds him of how much he hates people.
Preach.
It's supposed to remind you of love, man.
No. Like the last couple of times I've given women flowers, they've seriously given me a lecture on how I'm just killing something beautiful and it's just patriarchy and blah, 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 blah.
Well, that's when you take them back and hit her with them. It's not a burrito, so it's okay.
I suppose.
All you need says, why is it that only men have to make romantic gestures? What's in it for me? Sex doesn't count. Sex does count. They giving you the booty? Maybe she'll let you put it in her butt, man. It depends on how big of a gesture you make. If you give her something like roofies, you might get in her butt.
Yeah, roofies are
Nothing
diamonds.
says Valentine's Day like roofies.
All right.
I know. It speaks volumes, monkey.
The ranting monkey is for entertainment purposes only. Got to throw that out there before somebody's like, monkey said to roofier.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't roofie your women's, guys. Let her roofie herself.
The first couple years we were married, my husband gave me flowers and I told him to stop, but not because they were representative of the patriarchy, but that they were roses and they die so quickly. You know, red roses don't open worth a shit. And I was like, dude, instead, let's put the money in the vacation fund. It's the thought that counts. Okay. Here's $40 for a meal out when we're on vacation. I'd rather do that months later than get the flowers.
Jen says, however, if your girlfriend is going to be a cunt about flowers, get a better cunt. Just saying. Wow.
Well,
it depends. I mean, like what you said, Prospero. If you truly mean that, if you truly mean, look, we'll just put that money away somewhere else for something else, that's cool. But sometimes women lie to men.
Yeah, I know they're passive.
I don't need that
thing, and I've tried very hard because of how passive aggressive my mother was to not be that way in the relationship I have with my husband. Just don't. When I hear it come out of my mouth, I'm like, stop. It's a horrible thing to do to somebody.
Poppy just said, I love getting flowers. I hate going places. Depends on the chick. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true. And it is the thought that counts, the THOT that counts. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's hard to find somebody that's even remotely reasonable now that's single.
True.
As an older person that's single, finding someone that's not insane is really difficult.
Women have become so poisoned against men.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys read any of those long Twitter threads about how scared women are if they see a man and they're alone? I mean, bitches write these long ass things. Dear guys, do you realize that when we're out and we're alone, and even if you don't talk to us, if you walk past us, we're scared?
Yeah.
Like, bitch, what's the matter with you?
Yeah, hey, crazy.
Why are you out at 4:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
I mean, that's about the only time I'm going to be afraid to see somebody else on the street, anybody else on the street.
If I'm walking down the street at 3 a.m. and I see a chick walking alone, my first thought is that's a cop or a hooker, one of the two.
Yeah,
maybe both.
One posing as the other.
Johnny Hellcat, thank you. It's better when she doesn't put up a fight. Renting Monkey out of context, 2019. Thank you so much for the donation and taking me out of context. Reading these, I mean, it's like if a guy talks to you, it's very unnerving. Like,
what?
Why? No, next time I see one, Prospero, I will tag you in it because they are fucking insane.
I mean, I've seen some of it, but it hurts my head because I've just never thought that way because I liked the company of men.
You're a woman. You should, on some level, like the company of men.
Yeah, and I actually tend to prefer
lesbians.
Males to females because of that passive aggressive thing. I don't do well with it. It's like, tell me what you mean or don't talk to me.
Our society is teaching women to just be afraid of men.
Yeah. Well, 1 in 4 rape statistic.
One
doesn't help.
Well, there was this one that I saw. This woman stood up for that Vic guy. I don't know enough about him, but he's the animator or anime guy.
Mm-hmm.
And this other woman's like, oh, well, when it happens to you, and it will happen to you, you'll see how much it sucks. Yes, because every woman who's ever lived, every woman has horrible sexual harassment and tongue stuck in their ear. Yeah. That's the only thing I know about this is from what you guys read yesterday, that the one chick who was assaulted by this dude, he stuck his tongue in her ear. Dun, dun, dun.
Wet Willie. Oh, no.
What I've never understood is if a stranger came up to you and stuck their tongue in your ear, wouldn't you like elbow them in the gut?
I might shoot them.
Depends on what she looked like.
But you know what I'm saying? Put yourself in the position of some woman who doesn't want that kind of, that's a little like slimy attention. Just elbow him in the gut and say, cut it out, you jackass, and
stop
walk
it.
Away.
Yeah.
That's what Mace is for. Yeah, I think people are so embittered by this divisiveness that it makes it very difficult to approach women, and the chances of you finding somebody that's even remotely sane, that's single, good luck.
Yeah, I feel badly for younger people looking for mates now. I mean, because of that. I'm empowered, so let me tell you how much you suck.
Tailed says women in their 30s just want kids or already have them. No thanks. Date a woman in her 40s, man. She's probably already raised them all the way. They're out of the house. She probably has a job. Yeah.
And her eggs are all dried up. She ain't gonna plop out any kids.
There are some good-looking women in their 40s, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But that's
granted, they have a shelf life. It's only a couple more years.
Yeah, but they also might be nice.
Yeah, I mean,
by comparison to these suspicious little bitches who are giving you that creepy beady-eyed stare.
Well, that's the thing. You can see the desperation creep in when they're in their 30s. Like, you go to a speed dating thing. I'm in my mid-40s, and the only way to meet people that are single now is to go to events, which is really annoying, or get invited to things, which... I mean, have you met me? So I've been to a couple speed dating things, and it was just the saddest array of people. You see all these like cat ladies that are so desperate to have a baby that it's unhealthy. And then you see like the bitter feminists that can't figure out why they're unhappy, and they'll just complain the entire time you're talking to them, and they'll correct you. It's awful.
You know what you're doing wrong there, Jack. You should show up smelling like catnip.
No, I've discovered that like Old Spice works really well because that's the smell of their dad's cologne.
That's what my dad smelled like.
Yeah. Oh man, if they got daddy issues, Old Spice will get you in the door.
Yeah.
Or Aqua Velva.
Well, maybe with an attitude like that, Jack.
A box of candy hearts will get you in the butt. Anyway,
not those chalky ones. It won't.
Even the chalky ones for daddy issue girls.
Well, that's true.
All you gotta do is ask her.
Come here.
Do you have your own stripper pole? And you are in. I'm more worried about rape allegations than dying. Yeah, I get that. It's so weird to me watching personal interaction these days between men and women. It's so weird. I mean,
it's awkward.
We went from the sexual revolution, which basically ended because of AIDS, because suddenly everybody's like, "Ooh, maybe I can't fuck everybody," to going back to our puritanical roots, where "Ooh, I can't fuck anybody."
Well,
Like,
then they went for the
mm.
permission slip thing. Those extension
Yeah.
Title IX rules have turned I mean, just going on a date now is probably like negotiating a peace treaty.
Oh, of course, yeah. What was it? The bitch we read about today on Lords of the Night. It's creepy if you send a Valentine to somebody you're not already dating.
Oh dear God!
Like,
Do you
what the
remember in
fuck are
elementary
you talking
school
about?
you took Valentines to everybody in the
Yeah.
class?
Yeah.
You know, and nobody was like, "Oh dear, you're giving a Valentine
Except
to a girl. Are you a lesbian, honey?"
you didn't give them to the ugly kid. That poor
You
kid
just-
never got any.
Yeah, you just Me Too'd like the entire class.
That's you did. You did according to
Yeah.
this bitch. Because how dare you? How dare you, sir? But yeah, I mean, this woman is in her. She's either late 20s, early 30s, and yeah, if a guy sends you a Valentine and you're not already partners, he could be a creeper. It could be creepy. Fuck off.
Yeah, that paranoia is masking a lot of fear and resentment because they're afraid of, committing to a guy because they secretly are attracted to men or something.
Yeah.
And they're resentful that men don't find them attractive because they're crazy. And they say crazy shit, and men don't want to be around that. They can't figure out what they're doing wrong.
You know what they do want to be around? A nice silk smoking jacket. How you doing, Polly?
You're not wrong, Monkey. You're
See,
not
I'm
wrong.
telling you.
No. The robe is silk. The smoking jacket is velvet. We've been over this.
He's got a velvet robe and a green smoking jacket. What color is your smoking jacket? Is it maroon?
It's royal purple.
Oh,
Nice.
So you went like for royalty, literally, guys.
Well, when I saw it, I was like, it's like velvet, like deep purple, royal purple, and then the lapels are like the quilted deal. Do you know what I mean? Right? It's got the quilted lapels on it, and they're like, they're also velvet, but they're kind of like brown. They look like a dark brown leather color.
Neat.
Oh wait, Tailed said I was that ugly kid. Were you like Charlie Brown and you never got any Valentine's, Tailed? I feel bad now making that joke. I mean, I don't really, but
You'd be nice to my son.
look, I love Tailed. Tailed, do you want to come on and tell us about your Valentine heartbreak?
I don't know. I just I'm in a so the last thing I heard you say, Monkey, was you were talking about like this woman who said the Valentine if you get a Valentine unsolicited from someone you're not currently dating, was that right? It's creepy.
Yes. You have to be in a relationship with them already for them to send you a Valentine, otherwise it's creepy.
And it doesn't say could be creepy, just it's creepy.
Well, it could be creepy is what she said, yeah.
I don't know how many women out there would disagree with that. Lots of them. That's the
thing.
I think it's a silent majority thing. Like people don't go on Twitter to say that movie was marginally okay, like in not response to something.
Well, sure, but wait. Here's the thing. Society has changed. It used to be who was it? Sora tonight? Sora Luna in chat told us that where she works, one of the ladies got a letter of interest. I don't remember how she said it, but she got a note, that's what it was, from one of their clients expressing interest in her. And she wanted to call the fucking cops. What happened to just that's very considerate of you, but I'm not interested. No.
Yeah, especially
I gotta call the police.
Especially if it was a polite letter, like I know we just recently met and we don't know each other very well, but I was very interested in you, and I think you're quite lovely. Perhaps we could get together for dinner or a drink. Yeah, like if it was a letter like that, and it was, and you called the police, bitch. Like you need therapy, like for real though. Like
if it was newspaper letters cut out, okay, and Scribe made that point. Like, yeah, okay, I would agree. Or if it said something like, I would love to taste your blood. Gotcha. Yeah. You might want to call the police.
Or it was very polite, like I said, yet written in their own blood. Yeah.
No, it was a man. He's obviously a rapist.
Thank you, Dark Shade. Prepares to pull out meat scepter. Why? What do you put that away? Put that away. Only women are allowed to masturbate during the show.
Poor tailed. He's getting out of bed for this.
I'm telling you that the silent majority speaks volumes when you know where to look, because like I was saying, they're not the people that go rage monster on Twitter, because middle of the road feelings, very, very good, very, very, very strong feelings, maybe like bad depression or outrage. When you're in the middle there, you're not motivated to go tell the whole fucking world of strangers about it. So you don't go tweet about it. Like, I don't know. I might like getting a sweet, well-intentioned Valentine. No one's going to say that. Why would they? Right? You know what I mean? Like,
look, I'm telling you right now, if I got a Valentine from somebody and everybody knows, I'm not interested in anybody but my wife. I'm not. Even Stacey Dash could be standing naked in front of me, and I go, I gotta go bang her. Sorry, not you, her, because that's who I'm interested in. But Polly, if you sent me a very nice Valentine saying, look, monkey, over the past few months, I've come to know you, and I think you're really sweet, and I'd like to have sweet monkey love with you. I'd be like, you know what, dude, that means a lot. That is awesome. Thank you so much, but I'm not interested.
Right.
And Dark Shade, thank you so much. Unzips pants. Put that away. Bad.
You know, and it just. I think people also need to take context into account. Like, okay, was this person who said this vile thing to you, were they drunk at the time? Because that matters. I'm not saying because someone's drunk, it's permissible. It's just context for the situation. I had said repeatedly in Pop-Tarts in chat, so she knows this is true. It's like, hey, how come no gay man's ever hit on me? What, I'm not attractive? Is that what's going on?
You've never been hit on by a gay man?
Well, she had said, well, not that I knew of. Maybe I was being flirted with and I'm a moron because I wasn't picking up on the gay vibes. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe, you know.
No, but gay men like me. I'm a beautiful man.
I got my balls grabbed twice when I was on vacation here recently, like a month ago.
That's a gay man hitting on you, dude.
Yeah, but they were drunk in both situations. I was like, hey, man, you know, come on, back off. And it's like, oh, it's okay. And I'm like, no.
Like, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. And I was like, whatever. And then some other gay man grabbed my balls. Both of them were sloppy drunk, though. And they see some guy they find attractive and they just grabbed up his nuts. Here's my point. If some man comes up to you and you're a woman and he's like, oh, you're gorgeous, you can't take that as indicative of the way, one, all men behave or the way that sober men behave, and stop hanging out with people that are that sloppy drunk. You know,
well, that's another good point. You don't put yourself in really stupid situations.
Like I go to bars where people binge drink all the time and I can never meet anybody nice. Really?
Yeah.
You're hanging around alcoholics.
I go looking for men in dive bars and they're all creepy. Like, really? Water is also wet. I don't know if anybody told you that.
I don't know. I just see women on these dating apps that are friends of mine that like they're totally friend zoned, right? But they've got plenty of fish and Cupid and whatever on their phones. And I'm like, so women are looking, because I've seen them, and it's like they get all these messages, and from guys will try anything and everything to get noticed on an app. Well, so they're just constantly getting messages, and it's like, oh, nice buddy, I don't think so. Nice buddy, I don't think so. And I'm not talking about women are quick to turn men down. I'm just saying women are looking is my point. Don't pay attention to these angry bitches online talking about don't send me a Valentine. Fuck off. That's not indicative of the majority of women.
I think it's indicative of a lot of them, though.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing that this was mentioned in chat a little while ago. There's also the line between creepy and flattering for a lot of women is how cute you are.
That's of course true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you're willing to put up with from a woman, it goes the other way. Like, I don't think creepy happens quite as quick, but what, you've never had the girl where it's like you definitely want wingmen to, because you know she's gonna try something on you and you don't want to have to tell her no because you're not interested. You know,
one, I'm not afraid of telling her no, but two, I still understand that it's flattery. I'm not interested in her, but it doesn't mean that what she's doing is somehow creepy. And that's the difference where with women and Prospero. If you disagree here, please say so. And I know hashtag not all, but for a lot of women, what becomes creepy is depending on what the guy looks like.
Yes.
Thank you, Ebony Williams. Monkey is the guy who bangs you and doesn't call back. Polly is the guy you have deep conversations with and will love you all night. Am I wrong? You're absolutely wrong.
No,
I'm a hopeless romantic. I will be there till morning and make you breakfast.
No. Ebony Williams she's a very intuitive woman, clearly.
Yeah, that's why I'm with the same woman I met when I was 16. I don't call back. She's still waiting for that call back. That's why she's still here.
I will make raging, passionate love to you while forgetting your name and probably stealing whatever's in your fridge.
There you go. Her fridge, man. What about her jewelry case?
No, I'm a gentleman, thank you. I might upper deck your toilet, but I'm not going to take your valuables.
Yeah, okay. It was Monkey Lint who said that earlier. Yeah, creepy equals not Brad Pitt, who is sensitive and into land whales.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ouch.
Well, it's
just too much. There's too much truth in too few words there, Monkey.
Yeah.
Calm down over there.
Let's not forget also the other determining factor of how much money you have.
Now
Yes.
that's not true. Women don't judge you by the money you make.
Isn't it?
Well, I don't know. You know what? I don't see it as being so strange. You know, it is women find hashtag not all, but a plurality of women find status and success to be a very attractive quality. So it's
That is not true. Women are not that superficial.
well, I don't think it's that odd. Like success and status, I can give them or take them. I find competence to be sexy. I don't find helplessness. I find helplessness to be annoying. I want a girlfriend, not someone to babysit. You know what I mean?
Look, if a woman is given a choice between a nice guy who's got male pattern baldness at 20, he's like 100 pounds overweight, and he works at McDonald's, or an asshole who runs a Fortune 500 company, she's going to go for that nice, bald, fat guy every time.
Oh, that's the funniest joke you've had in a while.
Every time.
Do you remember? We keep bringing up Eddie Murphy. Like the guy had 2 live feature film stand-ups.
Yes.
And we talk about him like he had 10. It's great.
Right. Well, both of them were amazing. They were well done.
They had their low points. I got
sure.
You know, but because people talk about it, like every single minute was hilarious, and it's like I don't know, the fart game joke went on a little long.
Oh, it did, yeah. But
And delirious. I've got McDonald's, and he doesn't. Like that joke went on a little long. But anyway, the part that one of the jokes that stands out to me is, so I've had money and I've had no money, been broke as fuck, and been dating and had arguments with women. Now I've been rich as fuck, like I am now, and been dating and had arguments. Here's the difference. Do you remember this routine, Monkey? It was so funny because the whole thing was completely from her perspective, where he's impersonating the woman having the argument with the man. And it's like, you don't tell me what to do. You think you run my life. You ain't got no fucking, I don't know how to take this shit from you. I'm grabbing my shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here. And he walks off stage. He goes, that's what it's like when you have no money. He goes, now here's what it's like when you have money. And he does the same thing verbatim exactly. But when he walks off stage, he comes back on and pretends to put the bag down and says, why are you acting like this?
yes. She come back, yeah.
She will come back when you have money. And I'm like, God damn, Eddie. Jesus.
So
Look,
true.
this is something that if you bring it up or mention it, women are like, that is so not true. Women like status, and money is status. I don't care what you say. And they like money because they want to be. And again, hashtag not all.
Hashtag the majority.
They want to be able to be supported. Nobody is like, you know what? I really wish I could live under a bridge.
You know what? I don't buy into this is just my opinion. I have no proof. Okay. But I don't buy into the sort of like evolutionary argument that tends to stem off of this. It's like women want a protector and someone that's going to be able to support them, and nobody wants to live under a bridge. I hear you, but I have seen plenty of women that have gone for the guy where often the arguments make women want to fix problems. And as long as the guy is loyal to them and so on, if, you know, et cetera, whatever problems he has, even if they're broke, we're in it together. I've seen women who've done that. But
yeah,
status,
handful. And you know what else has a lot of problems and is broken?
Hashtag not all.
Dogs.
hashtag.
Well, there's the
I'm just
same
saying,
personality, Polly and men, though. There's the white knight. There is the guy
Sure.
that sees the damsel in distress, who usually turns out to be super crazy. and they ride into the
True.
rescue. Poor thing. I must look after this poor thing. And then the poor thing drags them through thorns.
I just think that there's nothing that should be terribly offensive about saying a large amount of women, I would say a majority, find status sexy. And like you said, Monkey, money equals status. I would not go so far as to say they start making evaluations based on I don't think it's that. It's just what is sexy, what is attractive. It's status. Because you could be not have that much money, but if you're famous, that's status, and that will give you that same edge, in my opinion.
And yeah, but by being famous, that's something you've done. And I don't think it's something they consciously do where they're like, this man will provide for me. I think it's innate. I think it's part of our, it's our biology. And
I think there's some social influence on that. I think it depends on what you saw in your life in married couples as a kid, what your parents' relationship was like, what their friends' relationships were like.
Perhaps
if you were, I mean, I was around a lot of adults when I was young. So to me, I was looking more for comfortable than status. Sense of humor, ease.
You can be comfortable under a bridge. I've seen them. They got all kinds of blankets around them.
Not what I meant, but you know.
They look nice and toasty.
Well, that's the nice thing about like Asian women as a general rule, because they tend to be more amenable and more even-handed. They're not so much wrapped up in the financial aspect. They want somebody that's going to be there for them. So they do tend to be a little more submissive, which is nice. But American women, they want everything. They want it all. You better have money.
What have you done for me lately?
Exactly. They have completely unrealistic standards. And obviously
real
not
quick,
all of them, but
Jack Gunsky said, can we put a big not all disclaimer on this conversation so you don't need to keep making obvious qualifiers? I think it's funny to say hashtag not all.
yeah,
I responded to him current year, man. We absolutely do need to keep re-qualifying it, in my opinion.
I just think it's funny as fuck because sometimes I don't mean it. It's entirely sarcastic.
Oh, absolutely. But it's sort of like the praise be his name thing.
Praise be his name.
It's a talisman against evil.
Indeed. Tailed.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm grumpy as fuck.
Because we drug you out of bed?
No, I should have been getting up anyway, to be fair. But no, I just spent the last 3 days in London with Countdown Killer. So tired.
Oh, gotcha. You doing anything special for Valentine's Day?
No, I'm not.
I'm right.
I have no one to do special things with.
You could go get a hooker and buy her a box of chocolates. You know what? That's what you guys.
Have you seen hookers in Scotland?
I have not.
If you're lucky, they might take off their jumper. Might undo a few buttons.
Everybody should go out and buy a box of chocolates for a hooker today. Be nice. Buy chocolates for hookers. I'm actually gonna hashtag that. Everyone should.
Oh God Almighty!
I live in the middle of nowhere. There's no hookers here that I'm aware of.
I love that description. They might take off their jumper.
Oh, if you're really lucky, I'll undo some buttons for you.
Oh, no Asian trip for me then. Why aren't you going to Asia?
Poppy said I should just move to Asia, and I said, "Well, feel free to fund that." Then I gave her my Streamlabs link, and she said her money only goes to her man.
Oh, maybe that's her saying, "Hey, come be my man."
No,
she wants you to be a poppy man,
and her name's Pop Thought now.
Oh yeah.
Hookers make more money than me. Bitch can buy me chocolates. Well, go try that on a hooker. Go say, bitch, where's my chocolate?
I don't think you want any chocolates from a hooker.
Oh.
You don't know where they've been.
Yeah, you're gonna get an STD. Buy your hooker a nice fish for Valentine's. That's not kind.
That's such a bad pun. Sorry.
Tailed.
Hello.
Do you think women are gold diggers?
Some are, but none of the ones I've been with because I don't have any gold to dig.
Look, you don't have to have money. You can still find a woman. There's women out there with no standards, and thank God.
I haven't found one that have so few standards that they go with me for very long. To be fair,
What's your longest relationship been?
2.5 years.
That's a long time, man.
Yeah,
Buy your hooker a roast beef sandwich.
I actually ended that one. So
See, you could still be with her. Was she crazy?
no, but
Welcome
she
to
just
Monkey
wasn't-
Does Dr. Ruth.
No, she just wasn't very good for me. Let's put it that way.
Oh, she had some bad habits, did she?
Yeah, she was just she was bad for my mental health.
Oh, crazy bitch.
I see. That's the thing. She wasn't that crazy. She was just depressed all the time. Wouldn't do anything about it, and I got sick of it. And just try and be, supportive for as long as I could. But went on for so long. I was like you're not trying to better yourself at all, and you're just making me feel like shit. So bye.
Did you try hitting her with a burrito?
No, she'd have probably caught it in her mouth anyway. She was quite chunky.
That builds a character in women.
I feel like I'm missing in it.
You are. There is a repeat offender who has for the second time struck his wife with a burrito.
All right. See, you'd be hard pressed to find a burrito in Scotland. To be fair, they're not that common.
Well, see, that would make it even more meaningful. Like, bitch, I found this. I had to go on a hunt, and fuck you.
I'll throw a haggis at her, but then eat it myself.
Wouldn't that hurt her? Aren't those big and heavy? How much does haggis weigh?
Depends how much you buy.
Oh, I just picture it as like this giant sack of meat.
No, they're not really that big. I mean, they're quite dense, so. But I can't imagine it would hurt too much.
They could use frozen meat pie at her. No, you can't throw frozen stuff at women. That's like years in prison.
A soft bean burrito is not exactly a weapon of war. Well, that kind of war.
This is way off topic, room, but did any of you hear about one of Tonka's friends fucking a dog? No.
Would anyone be surprised?
No.
Also wouldn't care.
I care about the dog.
Well, yeah, I care about the dog.
Hey, maybe the dog was asking for it.
Maybe
See, we never know because they have like the dog whisperer. He knows what they say.
You gave me the come hither woof.
Indeed.
He's a bit of a furry. It's the only way that a furry can get a Valentine's, let's be honest.
Yeah, this is taking a weird turn.
Yes, it did.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit. Man. No, we did our Valentine's Day because Lady Monkey had to work. That's why I was shoving my face full of chocolates earlier. I think I ate too many. My belly's a little upset. Is it okay to eat a half of a big ass heart of chocolate?
Sure, but it'll upset your belly.
How come none of them taste the same? They got like weird ass flavors in there. Does anybody really like
diabetes.
chocolate? Well, yeah, diabetes. That's why I ate them. Chocolate and orange together, and they have some like
that's quite normal, I would say.
Yeah, I'd love
really
chocolate and orange.
Yeah, you get a thing here that's called a chocolate orange, and it's just a big round bit of chocolate with orange flavoring in it. It's amazing.
And it comes in sections.
Yes,
you bounce it and it'll split into the
into little segments. Yeah,
they're brilliant. I love those.
fucking weird. Put caramel in it like a normal person.
Oh no,
no, they're actually really good. Those
really good, Monkey.
I went looking this Christmas season because they make one in dark chocolate and then they make the classic orange one, and I'm like, they got to make one of these in mint chocolate. Mint chocolate's awesome. Monkey, shut up. And so I went looking for it, couldn't find it.
The devil's come.
I don't understand. You like chocolate, you like mint, but together it's offensive to you.
It is.
I love mint chocolate. I don't get it. It's
okay. How can I put this? Do you like ranch dressing?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay,
it's not bad.
Okay. Okay. Do you like any flavor of cereal?
Yes.
Would you put them together?
Not that I know of. No, probably
See,
not.
there you go. So that's what it is for me. I like mint. I like chocolate. Just they don't go together. It's just wrong.
Have you tried the hot pepper? Like, I'm wondering, do other things turn you off like that? Like other flavors of chocolate? Or is it just the mint particularly?
Mint is the worst, actually, of the ones that people eat normally.
So the orange chocolate, is that the same kind of deal with you? The hot pepper chocolate?
The orange chocolate is just a weird flavor to me.
What
It's
about
not
raspberry?
horrible.
What about raspberry and chocolate?
Again, that's just a weird flavor. I do like strawberry and chocolate together.
See, that's odder to me than raspberry.
Chocolate covered pickles. What is wrong with you?
That's disgusting.
That sounds like some stereotypical pregnant woman stuff. You know what I mean?
Ugh.
It's
Zero says ranch is shit.
Oh,
You are wrong.
That's how you get banned from this chat.
You are just wrong. It's
Have you
okay
ever
to be
dipped-
wrong, but that's almost as far as you can be. What's that?
Have you ever dipped Cool Ranch chips in ranch dressing?
No.
It's fantastic. I am not one of those super huge ranch fans, but that is an outstanding combo, man. Well, it's not even a combo; it's a amplification, isn't it?
I've said this before, and I will say it again because it's true. Eat like 3 peanut M&Ms and then have a regular Dorito. It is fucking amazing.
I would eat chocolate covered Doritos.
So would I. Nacho goes very well with chocolate. It's fucking weird.
Oh God.
Does.
I'm telling you.
Okay. Can we go back to do you like sea salt and caramel in chocolate?
See, I'm not the whole sea salt thing. Like it's just salt.
Well, but
I had my first salted caramel chocolate this Christmas.
good.
It was really good. I was
it
like,
Ghirardelli? Because they
I'm
make a really good one.
They do.
Ghirardelli sea salt caramel chocolate is amazing.
one of my friends got like a pack of like a collection of separately bought, all put together by his girlfriend chocolates. He's like, here, try one of these. And it was the salted caramel chocolate one. So I don't know the particular maker chocolatier of it, but holy fuck. They were all fancy gourmet chocolates though. You know what I mean? And god damn, I was like, oh, this is why people never shut up about this. I get it.
Oh.
I get it.
We knew they were fancy gourmet chocolates because Polly had they were sitting next to his cheese plate on his little end table. Where
He smoked him in his pipe.
glass.
Next to his foie gras. And
Yeah.
Real quick, Uncle Sam, thank you. 22 pounds of chocolate can kill you.
Don't try
All at once? Yes.
I don't plan to gnaw the
Dropped on
leg
your
off
head
a
from
giant
building?
chocolate god emperor or something. Well, that's true. You could drop it on someone's head.
Okay, now are any of you wearing lingerie today?
Yes.
Polly?
No, not really.
No, I'm not.
Jack?
I missed the question. I was blowing my nose.
Will you be wearing lingerie today?
I'm not planning on it, but you never know what the day will bring.
Now, Prosper, you don't have to answer the question. I'm not going to ask you directly because you're a lady.
I'm 60 for fuck's sake. What do you think?
I think you probably wear it all the time. You're probably wearing it now. That was a yes if I ever heard one.
Yeah, if granny underwear is what you consider lingerie.
She's implying no, but that means yes. What's
Thank you, Ilhan Omar.
Indeed. No means yes.
See, exactly. I'm trying to be topical here. Come on.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Monkey Lint
good
says
callback.
21.95 pounds of chocolate is fine then. You're right. You're right. Just don't eat anything else. I'm wearing a thong if that counts. Cynic, that's hot, man.
Ow.
That is hot. I've never seen you, but I'm assuming it's hot on you. I'll put underwear on later. You don't have to do that on my account, Scrappy.
I'm still in my gym jams.
Oh, God. Thank you, Richo. At least I'm not wearing a nappy.
Jen says she's not wearing a bra because she's on the internet.
It's fine. There's no
not
girls
either.
on the internet.
I'm wearing a bra because I am on the internet. Actually, I couldn't wear a bra if I wanted to. Oh, man. Thongs, plural. Oh, I'm sorry.
Pants are slavery.
Flip-flops.
True story.
Reno said that that I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt and put it on the internet. It's
Ebony, I'm going to ask this the way you want to ask. Polly, what are you wearing?
I am currently wearing a jogging suit with my campus's logos all over it.
Is it velour?
No, it's
Oh, damn.
It's that classic jogging suit material, like super soft and fuzzy on the inside. Yeah, cotton. I forget. There's a name for it though, isn't there?
Like French terry, like a French terry.
Wait, there's an important question that needs addressed. Are they breakaway?
Mm.
No, they are, and they're getting harder to find because guys, for some reason nowadays, are really into the tightest jogging
Stop
pants they
that.
can get. I know. Just
I don't need to see your cock.
Yeah, like these are loose fitting and comfortable, and they don't have an elastic cuff at the ankle, and it's got a hoodie top with. It's nice. Yeah.
So not breakaway.
No, not breakaway. I can't rip it off in one motion. No.
I think it should be me that has the pants or slavery T-shirts in my non-existent merch style store because it should just be a picture of a kilt and just pants or slavery.
Oh, that's awesome.
That would be ideal.
That's not a bad idea. You could do that up as a logo. Like the slavery would be like the word itself would be wearing the kilt. That kind of thing. Like that'd be
yeah. I think I'm not going to do that because that's effort.
That's effort.
Richo says this room has issues, but fuck, I love everyone who comes in. You and me both, man. This is like a therapy for a whole bunch of us.
This is a festival wound. Asked this question. I get asked a lot when it's like you're wearing a jogging suit. It's like is Polydub Eastern European? I didn't even get what some people were busting my balls about over in Discord. They're like, "Are you a chav?" And I'm like, "A what?" They're like, "A chav. You down with the chav life?" And I'm like, "I don't know what that means." And they're like, "Well, they're the ones who wear jogging suits." I look up. Okay, first of all, they're wearing track suits, and I had to look up what a chav was. I don't even know how people know. And I mean,
What's
this is
chav. I don't know.
Or a Ned.
Yeah, Tail, you tell us what
version.
chav is. You're from not from Europe, but generally over there.
Not from Europe. Well, a chav is more of an English thing. But yeah,
Right.
they wear kind of like would you call them shell suits? Do you know what a shell suit is?
Yeah,
No?
Sure.
Yeah, so like a shell suit, and like fake golden rings and chains and that kind of stuff, and go fucking what, mate? It's you what, mate? Swear on me, mum. That's that kind of thing.
Okay.
And they're scum of the earth. They really are. And so the Scottish version is a Ned. And they wear Burberry caps and all that kind of stuff. They've kind of died out a little bit. It's kind of weird because they started mixing with other kind of subcultures, and so you get ones that are
bikies have interbred.
Well, yeah, and you get ones that are like into heavy metal and stuff like that, and they go around wearing like Pantera t-shirts and stuff. It's slightly weird because it used to be they used to just be into taking ecstasy and MDMA and all that kind of stuff and listen to kind of doof 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 music all the time. But now you get ones that are into like punk and stuff, and it's a really bizarre hybrid. But
remember the what's his name, the comedian who commits to a role forever in a day? He did the Ali G show back in the day.
Boring.
Yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen. Yeah.
Yes.
Sacha Baron Cohen. That was him living up to that style in a huge hardcore way. You know what I mean? The Ali G show.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like, okay, I get why people are joking about that, but those, like I said, they're what we would call tracksuit, like windbreaker material. You know what I mean? And like my idea of these jogging suits, like I don't know. I mostly got the idea from hip hop culture and from watching The Sopranos too much. Because like whenever those guys go out and they're in The Sopranos and they're not wearing a suit, they got like, it has to be some Italian brand of jogging suit on, because this is the lazy man's way of like, okay, this is what I'm going to wear to 7-Eleven. You know what I mean? So when I'm in my house and I'm comfy, yeah, that's what I'm going to put on for sure.
Yeah, well, Polly, if you're ever abducted while you're in your night clothes like that, you'll be fine in Russia. So,
well, if they put me in the drunk
Slavic country.
If they put me in the drunk tank overnight and I have a comfy Fila tracksuit on or jogging suit on, I'll be fine. Everyone else will be cold. It's great.
Yeah, watch your cornhole, buddy.
Watch your cornhole. Have you guys ever had to try to hide a boner in sweatpants?
I never try to hide a boner.
You just let it hang out.
I've never worn sweatpants.
What?
Never. Oh, you should
Pants
try
for
it.
slavery.
Exactly. I'm wearing a dressing gown right now. Fuck it.
A dressing gown?
I suppose I don't know what
You're
say,
like
a
British
house coat.
as fuck.
A dressing gown. Yes.
You
while
mean-
while I sip my port.
A robe?
I guess. I don't know.
A house coat?
Is it a robe or is
Maybe.
it like a dress?
Oh.
I'm gonna say robe.
It opens in the front.
Yeah, and it's got a tie that keeps it.
Okay,
together.
yeah, it's a robe.
Okay. Yeah, we
That's
call
like
them dressing gowns.
Hey, let's not act
Wow.
like the UK hasn't worn dresses.
It
I've seen it
actually,
in Scrooge.
it
Lucky
actually,
he's from Scotland, not Pussy England.
No,
Exactly.
they wear
We wear
skirts.
skirts here. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, while I was in London, I actually was wearing my kilt, and this fucking like proper, like scary looking Londoner woman was like, "That bloke's wearing a fucking skirt," and you know she only had like 3 teeth and she had crutches and all that kind of stuff, and I just
I'm
went, sorry, what?
Crotches?
Crutches.
Oh, crutches. Okay.
Crutches, yeah.
multiple crotches.
I was like, what the fuck is she? Anyway,
Hopefully she wasn't carrying crotches. That would have been.
You don't know
That would
these
have
days.
been some native Indian shit. That I haven't scalped you. I've crotched you, decrotched someone. Yeah. But I had to shout back at her. I went, "It's a fucking kilt, you stupid bitch!" And she went, "It's a fucking skirt." And I just went, "Well, to be fair, I probably do look more feminine than you." And then,
Oh,
It's ma'am.
Ebony says nightgowns aren't dresses, monkey. Yes, they are. They're night dresses. It's a dress.
I got a story for you. So my ex-girlfriend, we developed this understanding after this incident. I'm staying over at her place. Now, what it's important to understand, she was 23 at the time. So, okay. I'm laying in her bed. She walks in the room, and it was cold. It was dead of winter, right? Okay, in her defense. But nonetheless, she walked in the room wearing a ankle-length flannel nightie. And I was like, no, you're not getting in this bed. And she's like, it's my bed. What the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, I'm sorry. This flannel nightie, you just went from 23 to 65 in like an instant walking through that door. That was like, no. Have you ever seen a woman in a floor-length flannel nightie?
Yeah,
It's like,
hot.
what? So you're into senior citizens.
No, it's like a lumberjack walked in. She's
Are
like,
are you saying Prospero's not hot?
Oh,
No, what Monkey's into senior citizens and Jack is into lumberjacks.
no,
What the fuck?
hey, lumberjacks play with wood. That's all I'm saying.
He's not
You
wrong.
want a lumberjack to play with your wood. Got it.
Hey, if she wants to be a lumberjack for the night, I'm cool with that. As long-
I haven't worn a floor-length flannel nightgown since I was in college.
Yeah, floor length flannel nightgown. I'm okay with that because as long as she's got fucking socks on, so I don't wake up with a burst of cold feet touching me. Because women have no blood in their feet, apparently.
This is true. Now, is it all flannel or just a flannel nightgown?
No, like I mean, it was like, what's the difference?
Well, is it just the pattern that turns you off?
No, it was the material. It was like it just struck me as something an old lady would wear. You have to understand, like it buttoned up right to her like neck, and it was like long sleeved and had like frilly
It
cuffs.
had frilly cuffs and it had a ruffle
Yeah, you know what I see when I see that?
below the neck.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it was
absolutely.
a Land's nightgown in all likelihood. They're not inexpensive.
It had like a fold
Well,
over
you know what?
collar on it. Like it was
Here,
oh,
I
sexiest thing
it's-
I've ever seen in my life.
you said lands, and that's actually the picture I pulled up. It's not the
Yeah,
lumberjack version.
like that.
Yeah.
That doesn't make you want to just rip that off her and take her. See, you know what this says to me? You know what this says to me? This says I'm a good girl.
Yeah.
I'm a good girl, and you're not going to make me do bad things. It makes me want to make her do bad things.
Okay, so let me address something first. First, Gulf
By
City.
the time we're done, that would be crusty.
Gulf City, Johnny Blaze said Polydub is gay as hell. I like
Okay.
he put this by saying she was 23, as in, look how hot and young I'm pulling. Rub it in, Polly. Rub it in.
I was making a point about how she was not anywhere near an age where she should be wearing anything that little old ladies wore in Victorian England. You know what I mean?
No, see, that's the thing. That look to me doesn't say little old lady. It says I'm a good girl.
Yeah, that says girl that's probably not going to cheat on you.
That says I have a chastity belt on, and there's no way you're getting it off. And I'm a determined man.
I own bolt cutters.
Indeed.
Reno says that looks like someone in the hospital. No, because Reno, hospital gowns open in the back for sexy time.
That's right. That's so you can take her temperature. If you know
But like I said, we came to an understanding because I told her, I was like, no. And she's like, she thought it was hilarious. I was having that strong of a reaction to the one floor length gown, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that she owned. She's like, this is the only one I own. I'm like, then good, put it away. You won't miss it. Like, you know.
Now, what would you have done if she said, no, put the smoking jacket away?
Well, she would have just clearly indicated she has no taste, and that would have been that.
Okay, so
Did you make her take her magic underwear off too?
No. She said, but it's cold. And I said, yeah, but you've got the pajama pants that you're always talking about how comfy and warm they are. I said, why don't you just wear those in like a whatever muscle shirt top or whatever? Then I said, well, because it's cold. I said, well, you're getting under like sheets and a comforter, and I'm here too. So plus you'll be fine. You know, anyway, we came to an agreement where she said, I'll never wear that again. Well, she said, I'll never wear that again if you never wear jockey underwear. And I was like,
oh,
okay, I don't own any. Like, I don't own tighty whities. All I own is boxers. So I was like, yeah, sure, done.
I feel like you cheated her. So really what you were doing is just trying to get her as naked as possible. I'm just trying to you wanted her to freeze for your comfort.
No, because I was there, the comforters were there, the sheets were there, she was plenty warm. She was plenty warm. The point is, I was just amazed and surprised. I had never stopped to think about how unattractive sleepwear could be until she walked in the room wearing that thing. And I was just amazed.
Dude,
I'm not getting into bed with a senior citizen, with a 23-year-old girl pretending to be a senior citizen. Like,
I'm telling
you're going to start rubbing
wrong.
like Ben Gay on your joints too? What the fuck?
Oh,
Don't
God.
Ben Gay, man. That shit works.
Polly was traumatized by
Makes
his
a great
grandmother
lube.
when he was young. It's obvious.
Call me years when your joints are acting up.
I feel like you're looking at it wrong, Polly.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I get where you're coming from, but yeah, no, it's like I'm gonna make you want to take that off.
Isn't there some particular outfit that a woman could wear that just for whatever reason that you can't put your finger on you find particularly unattractive?
A furry suit.
No, I can easily put my finger on what's wrong with that. That's no.
Look, dude.
But you wouldn't want to put your finger on it.
I'm trying to think if there's anything a woman could
Speaking
wear
of
that I'd
crusty,
be like, no. Is there? Oh, I read that wrong, Polly. That says, "Hey, I use Ben Gay ass," and I thought it said "in my ass." I'm like, oh.
And she's only 35. I was just fine. She opened up her little weekly pill box and took her 18 medications.
I'm just sorry I'm not going to live long enough to hear you complaining about setting an alarm to remember to take your medication.
Yeah, she turned the TV on to the Dumont network on her wood carved cathode ray tube. And
hey, man, old people will give you Werther's after sex.
That's right, man.
Oh, God, that's grim. Thanks, Grandpa.
That's just because you have to use so much spit to keep them wet.
Volk.
Is there, Jack, or Jack or Tail, is there anything a woman could wear that would just like make you go, no?
Well, my ex used to just come into the bedroom wearing a onesie, which is as close to a fursuit as I was willing to go. And I was like, no.
See, even those, I think, I bet I could get her to take that off.
Well, these that had ears and a tail and everything. I was
like, with a fucking hood on it?
Yeah. Gotcha. Like a full, okay, a girl walked in wearing a onesie, but when you said that, Teddy came to mind. And I was like, like the lingerie, a Teddy.
Yeah.
Like it. Yeah. I've seen girls in those, and I'm like, you're not into those tailed? Okay, that's a little weird. But all right,
I was picturing Teddy from Queer Kid stuff there when you said that, but
so was I. Lindsay's ruined us all.
I knew a chick that dressed up, had like a Pikachu thing with a hood, and that was kind of weird, but she's going to sleep. I don't care. I think the two things that be the biggest turnoff would be like some in chat said a strap on.
That would do it.
And the other one is actually happened to me was clown makeup.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, tell that story.
I don't really want to reiterate that story on live stream, but I'll tell you offline sometime, Monkey. But yeah, this chick came out, no warning, from the waist up, all grease paint. The areolas were blue. Had the full face mask thing. You know, the smile, little diamonds by the eyes. It was horrifying. Very traumatizing.
Yeah, when I said wearing something, I meant like clothing, but the bitch painted herself?
Yep.
That's going above and beyond.
Let me entice you with the story, as I have heard it in all of its excruciating details. 2 small details. I won't spoil anything. One, she took jobs as a clown.
It's like
for birthday parties and such.
Yeah,
okay.
Well,
that's a little weird bringing home that shit. Okay, but this was her thing. And then second, balloon animals got involved. So I'm just saying.
yeah, and I was like, I'm out. Weird.
Yeah, I could.
I have limits. I'm a human.
Cynic says go down with the clown.
At least she wasn't.
You know what?
Low.
I'd still bang it. I mean,
I can't. No. I might have if there had been some warning and a little bit of like easing into the situation, but you don't just come out with one of the most terrifying things imaginable and be like, I'm here for sex. You know, no, like I did not sign up.
Maybe that's why Lady Monkey keeps saying no. It's my approach. It sounds like the best sex ever. Balloon animals. Now I just need some maple syrup. Where'd the maple syrup come from?
Yeah, best not to ask, probably.
Probably. Canadians are weird.
Yeah.
I'm not into clowning, so that's what I learned that day.
Well, if it was somebody I was dating, now it was just some woman who came at me running at me in clown makeup, I'd be like, ugh. But if it was somebody I was dating, I'd be like, all right, let's see how this goes. Sorry, I can't bang female clowns. I don't have a red skeleton fetish.
Red skeleton. That's funny. That's an old-timey joke.
Oh, man, my dad loved his show. We use maple syrup for everything, Monkey. You need to stop that and use ranch like a fucking American. And you are American. It's still North America. Stop it.
Ranch on a waffle?
Why not?
Oh.
Ranch is good. I don't care what it is.
See, in the UK, waffles aren't sweet. They're made of potatoes. They're a savory thing, so ranch probably work.
Probably go good on it. I need me some UK potato pancakes.
I'm thinking Belgian waffle type, with ranch on it. Ugh.
I feel like ranch is good on everything, and y'all are judgmental.
Yes, and what of it?
Would you suck someone's dick if it had ranch on it, Monkey?
Hell no. I might lick the ranch off, though. I ain't sucking nothing, but I'll lick that ranch right off.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah.
Hey, I like ranch. It's got to be Hidden Valley, though. None of that fucking Kraft nasty shit.
If you're not careful, it will be hidden in the valley.
Every time I think we've hit rock bottom, we go lower.
I feel that way about Branzo Worcestershire sauce. Like if it's
Worcestershire sauce?
God.
Yeah. If it's not Liam Perrin's 18-year-old, like
Yeah.
I'm not like that's where it's at because it's like they bothered to do something like
Liam Perrin's is the only Worcestershire sauce. The others are just
when you buy the off-brand, it's overly sweet. It doesn't have any of the complexity of flavor. Like this is just brown sauce with some sugar in it. Like
Taylor, how much Worcestershire sauce do you use?
I don't really use it. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't really have a use for it.
I bet
I
Bear
love
uses
it.
the shit
I
out
put
of
that
it.
shit in so many things. It's
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah,
fantastic.
I don't cook, so.
Oh, okay.
Try a few splashes of that in your scrambled eggs, even like when you're.
I've never made scrambled eggs.
Wow.
As I say, I just don't cook. I don't like I don't like food in general. So
You don't like food in general.
no, if I could get away with not eating, I'd be fine.
You're the
I'd
guy who
like
introduced me to the concept of munchie boxes. How could
No
you,
shit.
of all people, not like food?
I've never had a munchie box.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Never.
Hey,
That's why I'm
John says
skinny.
Ken's Steakhouse is better than Hidden Valley. No, that you're just wrong.
It's the next best to Hidden Valley if you've got to rate them, but no.
Jet Li for Life asks, "What am I listening to?" Well, that's question best left unanswered. Just keep it. Shh. Just let it happen.
You guys want to hear about my outrage of the day?
Please. I like outrage. Outrage makes me happy.
Okay. I got really fit to be tied over this. We were talking yesterday about Kamala Harris on the Breakfast Club, right?
Oh yes.
And I had watched
Down
part
with
of
that Snoop Dogg.
it. Yeah, right. Where she got the name Kamala the Narc Harris. That's fucking. I would not have thought of that was what was coming down the pipe a week ago. It's fucking great. But it talked about it last night. It's like I only watched the clips. You know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna watch the entire thing from the beginning to end. And I heard something today that I had not gotten to that part of it yet. The man who chooses to be known publicly as Charlemagne the God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's loud and he's boisterous. He's like, come on, tell us if you ever smoked a joint. But all of a sudden, when it gets to this point, motherfucker that he is, leans in with this question. I kid you not. He said, so, a lot of people are talking online, different things. I hear this said all over the place. So I thought I'd just ask you, she's supposed to be so black and everything, but, she went and married a white guy. So, how would you respond to that?
Oh yeah. That's big on Black Twitter. We talked about that a couple of nights ago on.
Oh really?
Night. Yeah.
I totally missed out that anybody had been talking about this. That was the first time I encountered it, and I was just floored that she even answered the question. I couldn't. Yeah. The amount of. She said I love him. He loves me. That's how I felt at the time. We love each other to the day, and that's it. And I'm like, how about what the fuck kind of racist ass fucking question is that? I'm an American, he's an American, and that's how it works in America. What the fuck century are you living in?
The part about that did bother me is that's how we felt at the time.
Oh, as if we don't anymore, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's such a weird way to say it, and that's how we felt at the time.
I think she was flustered. I know I'm listening to a largely black audience and so on, and I don't know how I'm going to put this. Put it like a normal person would. It's like, don't talk about my fucking husband that way, motherfucker. Anyone's got a problem with that is an out and out racist, and you are.
Yep. Well, there's that. She was also questioned about her lineage because she calls herself African American, and her dad is from Jamaica. Her mom is from India, or is Indian. I've never. Is it dot or feather? Does anyone know?
I haven't a clue. I can look it up.
I know her mom is Indian. I just don't know what kind of Indian.
I think she's dot.
So wait a minute. All over Black Twitter, people are worried about this. And it's like, let me see if I get this straight. Black Twitter that's absolutely focused on race in a way that a few other places I've ever seen have.
Only the alt-right cares more about race than Black Twitter.
Right. And this woman gets questioned about, one, her racial purity, and two, her race mixing. Are you fucking serious right now?
Sadly, yes.
Is that where we've ended up? You shouldn't be marrying outside your race, because that's the implication in that question.
Oh no, it's not an implication. It is absolutely what they're saying is that race mixing is wrong, and they will tell you that. They will tell you that if you marry outside your race, that you're betraying your race. It is seriously KKK talking points.
But it's how much further can you go and still argue the point? Well, I'm not being racist. This is different. I'm black. We're talking about a minority issue. We're a minority in this country, et cetera, et cetera. How far can you talk before you just have to accept when you're arguing no race mixing and you're not racially pure and you don't feel like a racist yet?
Because, Polly, you can't be racist against anybody but blacks. So as long as blacks are being racist, it's not really racist.
I don't know. It might have.
No, that's the thinking.
An opportunity because Breakfast Club is obviously based in New York and is very popular in New York, and they've got a large black audience, urban radio, etc. I get it. She kind of had to measure her response, but talk about an opportunity lost to just be like, what the ever love it,
No, we're not. No, hang on. We are not talking about Omar having to pretend she likes Jews here. We are talking about out and out racism. And if Kamala Harris gave a fuck about that, your answer's actually right. She should have, no matter what the fucking audience was, gone up there and went, "That is a racist fucking question. Why are you asking me that?"
Yeah.
No, she shouldn't be. I need to cater to this crowd. Tell them I smoke dope while listening to Snoop Dogg and. I kind of loved the guy, and we were in that mood at the time, so we got married. Which is what it comes off as. I love him, he loves me. That's how we felt at the time. I hate that fucking answer.
It felt like she started 3 or 4 sentences over and over again. I could hear pure fluster, like whoa, from her, and it's like
she's going to get that a lot.
You tried justifying yourself. You justified your marriage. You don't need to justify it. It's like, what? That's my husband. I love him. And anybody who's got a problem with that, you got problems yourself. Like it's not a me problem. It's a you problem.
You're a racist.
Well, it was like that Asian chick that wrote the article about her white boyfriend.
Oh my God.
Her white fiance. And all I could think of looking at that article was, dear Mr. Guy, run as far and fast as you can from this woman.
Did everybody see this article?
No.
What is it? What is it? I'm engaged to a white man and I have a problem with it. Words to that effect. Or
basically,
I'm not comfortable with that?
Yeah. I feel uncomfortable. She's an Asian woman, and it's because so many Asians marry white people.
They do?
And, yeah.
Oh, good news, Jack.
Yeah, right?
Get it, Jack. And you know what? It is typically Asian women marrying white guys, so you got a chance there, Jack.
Oh, I know.
And she couldn't decide if she was or wasn't worried that it wasn't a fetish.
Yeah. He might have an Asian fetish.
But because all his girlfriends have been Asian, but then again, these Asian girls I know have only dated white men. So is it really the man? And I thought, oh God, pack your bags, son. Pack your bags and get out.
That's why you don't date an Americanized Asian. You date the ones that are like, oh, you're so big.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ, Jack. Oh,
I got a whole routine. Just wait.
I really wish I could stick my friend Mio on you. She would rip you to shreds.
Is she hot?
She's married.
So that wasn't the question.
That wasn't his question.
Is she hot?
How tall is she?
Because if you get hit by a hot chick, it's a little less intimidating or embarrassing.
She's about 5'1".
She's 5'1", little Asian chick.
Yeah.
She's Japanese. She's Japanese.
Yeah. All right.
You're like speaking his language right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't let you get within 2 states of her.
She'd be like, stupid otaku, I kick your ass. You make fun of my English.
Her English is perfect.
Has she ever accidentally said English?
No.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. She doesn't have any of that problem with L's and R's.
It's kind of, I kind of like that.
English?
I like an accent.
Holly.
Yes, exactly. I like an accent on a woman.
Makes you happy and makes you think of Christmas.
I see you impressed. I speak your language.
Yeah, Jack, just be honest. I love you long time. $5 is more your...
Yeah, I'm not saying Thais aren't hot. Thailand's a magical place. So is Vietnam, Indonesia, Myanmar, Malaysia. There's full of beautiful people all over Southeast Asia.
The Philippines, yeah.
The Philippines.
Be Burma to me.
That's a Chinese accent. Look, we're trying. We're white people. We can't.
You're very trying.
Yes.
Not trying real hard, but
just for Prospero.
Yeah.
There used to be a website called English.com. Was there really?
Yeah, it used to have the best examples of sort of instruction manuals and stuff from Chinese sort of appliances and all that. They were quite funny.
Nice.
Chinese that's been translated to Korean, then to Japanese, and then to English, so it makes no sense at all.
Pretty much, yeah.
Vortex says Harris also postponed early release for parolees so they could keep working for the state for 80 cents a day. Look, Her fucking lying about what she did in college was stupid because she has much bigger problems coming up. The more she gets press and this gets underway, her time as a prosecutor is going to come bite her in the ass.
You know what? And that's justifiable that it does. If it doesn't make her nationally viable as a presidential candidate, that it should. If she has a checkered history with how she got a job, like as a 29-year-old law student by dating a married 60-year-old mayor at the time, like if all of those things come back and bite her, okay, fine. And they're all justifiable questions on the campaign trail. An unjustifiable question on the campaign trail is, why did you marry outside your race if you are actually proud of your race? That's a justifiable question is fucking mind-blowing.
She could always say all the black men she knew she was putting in jail.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean,
the other one she knew was married. What's she going to do? Marry him? You know what? That could have been her answer. Like, look, I sucked Willie Brown's dick. How much blacker can I get?
Oh.
No?
No.
I'm just saying, try and think of it in any other fucking direction.
No, I absolutely agree with you. If you watch this black Twitter shit, the stuff they come up with, it is straight out of the Klan's mouth.
Yeah.
Straight out. Why would you marry outside your race? How dare you? You don't actually like black people. You marry white men.
Like I get the whole thing, right? Because it gets said a lot. A lot of black women I've known have said it. It's like, it sucks. All the good black men go marry white girls. They're stealing our men, etc. And it's like, but that doesn't strike me as a concern with race mixing. That's just more like, all the good guys are gay kind of statement. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, but
P Dog Knight says, holy, I'm assuming he was saying holy shit to my joke there. The Renting Monkey is for entertainment purposes only. I just need to reiterate that. No, Satsu talks about black Twitter and black Facebook a lot, and it pisses him off because, they are racist as fuck, man. They really, really are. And their arguments, you would think the alt-right would be out there cheering them on.
Unfortunately, they have a lot in common.
They do. Their arguments are fucking word for word. The only difference is the black Twitter doesn't have 1488.
Well, the identitarians.
They got tree fitty.
Yeah, the identitarians are all very similar. They all have their criteria for what fits and what does not into their category, which is pathetic. And it's kind of sad that Ms. Harris didn't say, that's none of your goddamn business.
Right?
No, she should have called it racist, what it is.
Yeah.
If she'd have done that, I'd at least have some respect for that woman.
Well, she won't do that because that would ruin the narrative.
Yeah, it would.
So just chuck him under the bus.
Wally World says, ironic because the Dems were originally the party of racists. Granted, both parties are corporate, but it's still very interesting how black Twitter parallels the old days. You're not wrong. If you guys haven't seen black Twitter and don't know what I'm talking about, start with Tariq Nasheed. You can find a whole bunch of it just by going through his Twitter and follow.
Wash your ass.
Wash your ass. And
he's the worst example of it, in my opinion. Like,
he's
the worst,
not that same way.
No, but I just mean like he's the worst. Like, it's people that have a big following, like 2,000-3,000 people that are like the 10 time a day tweeters. Like Tariq Nasheed is playing a role to a large degree. Like it's he makes money off of it. It literally is his living to carry on that way. It's the average person that you come across on Black Twitter.
True believers.
It's just like, Jesus Christ. Like, you're not even making money off this. You're just talking because this is what you think. It's or at least you're okay with people thinking you think this way.
I'm just trying to think of the easiest way to get people to find it, because Tariq is really not that bad when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Well, he just thinks everyone's a hidden white supremacist. Yeah,
sure, exactly.
Who was the other dude that was so upset about the remade Planet of the Apes?
What the fuck is his name? Del Rey. Fuck.
The blue vest guy from Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Let's not forget Trey Melvin.
Oh, Trey Melvin's another great one. Yeah.
Trey Melvin was the best. He just, if that guy doesn't talk you out of thinking identitarian politics makes sense, very little will. You'll just have to come there over time on your own, If there's ever going to be an aha moment, it's watching that guy's videos. Jesus.
The
Real quick.
funniest person is Gadzukoto, though.
Condemned Viking reminds me of something. Thank you for throwing my Streamlabs out there. Guys, if you like the Ranting Monkey's Monkey in the Morning, it is brought to you by the Ranting Monkey. If you'd like to support the channel, hit the like, the share, the subscribe, and there's a couple of ways you can financially support if you would so choose. Plus, you have these great creators that are here with me today. So, guys, show your shit in the side because I'm too lazy. Make sure you follow. Make sure you support them in the same ways because they're awesome. He doesn't have his cave beast anymore, Cynic. Something happened to the honky. The honky ran for office somewhere and got rid of Ghazi. He did. He hasn't really been with him since the whole, what was it, mayor, I think it was?
Yeah, it wasn't like mayor of Tampa or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Trey, nice gold watch, Melvin. Yeah. Donate because Monkey needs ramen. You ain't lying. I love my ramen. I didn't get any today because I went upstairs to have some, and instead Lady Monkey made me a nice breakfast. I was like, all right, I'll eat that.
Well, you get rewarded when you make it all the way up the stairs.
I almost didn't, man. I was walking to the stairs, and my ankle gave out. And the only reason I didn't go down is because there was a chair right there, and I was able to catch myself. These things happen, man. It's okay. One day I'm going to fall in a glorious way, and that's how I'll go out, and it'll be awesome.
I don't know about the word awesome being involved in that.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's as close as I'm ever getting to a blaze of glory. And I think I want to go out in a way that's funny. Like I want to trip on a Lego
And impale yourself on a Barbie.
Yeah, I mean, something like that would be like he didn't really. Like, yeah, he really did. I want to go out in a way that makes people laugh. I mean, yeah, it'd be sad that I'm gone, but laugh at how it happened.
Really?
Yeah, really.
That's not a blaze of glory. That's a blaze of like
Comedy.
Embarrassing comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I want to go on a blaze of glory, top of the world mom moment, you know?
Nah, fuck that.
Hail of bullets for a righteous cause. That's a way to die.
No.
Hard banging, fall on top of a hooker while you're banging, have a heart attack, die. She's trapped under you for 4 hours. Make it memorable.
I've also wanted to die banging Lady Monkey so that I ruin her for sex forever, so that I know nobody else is getting in there.
Yeah.
That's not the least bit selfish.
Once you've had a dead dick in you, you're done. That's my thinking, at least.
I guess nobody ever thought to ask whoever it was that Nelson Rockefeller was banging when he went out in the saddle.
I don't know.
She was never named, I don't think.
Well, yeah, she's in a straitjacket somewhere. Monkey Lint asks, "What's wrong with my ankle?" Nothing. I just get pains, and today it was in my ankle. So I took a step, and there was so much pain. My leg went, nope. We're not doing this. Cryptic, thank you. You'll die from choking on ramen. That would be funny.
At least he died doing what he loved.
Yeah,
exactly. I don't want to.
If only he had put the ranch dressing on it and not eaten it dry.
It was too dry. Nah, I met a girl who banged a guy to death. I'm riding that ride. Careful. You're banging a chick who had a dead man in her.
Yeah, it's called the Widowmaker down there now.
Yeah.
The beef flaps of death.
Oh.
Subscribe to my channel.
Because you have to realize she had to pull him out, so that's still technically humping at that point. She was humping a dead man.
Yeah, depending on how long it was, rigor mortis may have set in or something.
She could have not realized for a while.
Until she got chilly.
This guy just keeps going.
Honey, are you okay? We're at fucking dead people. Wow. Let's check the hashtag real quick before we skedaddle for the day. And that hashtag is MIT-AM. Monkey will die on stream. That would be kind of funny too, because you guys wouldn't know. You'd be like, is Monkey sleeping? And then later you'd find out and you'd be like, oh, I feel bad. because you guys will make jokes about dead air and shit, and then you
I
feel
wouldn't feel bad.
okay. Everybody but Tailed would feel bad.
He's a Scot. Things like that happen.
Ebony
Yeah.
Williams just said, "I hate this stream now."
You like it. You're fine. Monkey, in Iraq, one insurgent tried running away from a failed attack right into a minefield. Oh, well.
I love that. Don't go that way. Whoop, never mind.
It's a day ruiner.
Condemned Viking says it's illegal to bang your spouse up to 30 minutes after death. Oh, okay, this one comes from Massive Dynamics. Females. Yes.
Yeah.
I said it wrong. Female student sues Yale to admit women into male fraternities because, of course, she does.
Oh, God.
What is it you don't understand about fraternity? Fraternal, you know.
Patriarchy.
No,
And then they'll get in there and they'll be like, they make jokes about sex. That's sexist.
God,
3
no.
female students at Yale University are suing the Ivy League school and 9 of its male fraternities in an attempt to stop the school's social organizations from admitting people based on their gender. The women, who filed a class action lawsuit in federal court in Connecticut on Tuesday, want to admit women to fraternities in response to the alleged sexual assault, harassment, and you want to go there because you think there's sexual assault.
Well,
funny way to
Does
look
that
at it.
make sense to anyone here?
I'm gonna go back to school and join a sorority, and when they try and turn me down, I'm gonna sue the shit out of them, and then I'm in like Flint.
There are sororities on the campus at Yale. So I just can't even see where they can go with this.
Because
Oh.
they mentioned the assault, so therefore the admission
Therefore.
requirement should only go one way. Would I like to be admitted to a sorority? Yeah,
I've seen they have pillow fights every night.
right. They
Mhm.
fight
In their
underwear.
jammies.
It's great. Yeah, exactly. I've seen porn. It's-
Yeah, there'll be flannel everywhere and Polly will shrivel up and crawl away.
well, that would be a horrible thing to discover. You get into a sorority after all the effort and lawsuits, and you find out they all just wear flannel nighties all day. Oh my god!
The women want to admit women to fraternities in response to sexual assault.
Oh, but they want their fair share of sexual assault, maybe.
Women, according to the students, are being shut out of social and economic benefits offered by all male fraternities, including access to their alumni networks that can help land coveted jobs while being sexually assaulted. While there are sororities on the New Haven campus, their power and influence lack in comparison to the school's fraternities, the lawsuit claims. So
Can
this
you
has
imagine,
nothing
like-
to... You fucking bitches. Go
It's
ahead,
a
I'm
literal
sorry.
boys' club.
Yeah.
You force your way in through the law, and you expect their network to help you land a job.
Well,
are you
then they can
fucking? Are
sue
you
again.
drunk or just stupid?
Yeah.
Well, and again, sorry, Prospero, I'm so sorry to say this again in your presence. Women ruin everything. Seriously, they're going to get in here, and what they're going to do is they're going to destroy these things.
Oh yeah, that's
Well,
the plan.
a particular type of woman does ruin everything. This is why we can't have nice things.
And the male judges who pass this need to be slapped a bunch. Fucking no, because they're gonna let that go through. Fucking assholes. They're
Well,
gonna go-
Yale will capitulate probably.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, capitulate.
'Cause
Like I mean, they won't be able to bend over fast enough to demonstrate how progressive they are. It's
That's sad. This
Yeah,
one comes from Rambler. Has Trump wrecked our sex life? Post-Trump sex disorder is real, says a sex therapist.
you know what? I got to go get a drink, and this is a good time to do it because I don't want to go to bed angry. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I think I'll go blood wing before my blood pressure kills me.
Donald Trump has made America's mental health crisis much worse. Beginning with his presidential campaign and through to his 3rd year as president, the United States has experienced an increase in anxiety, suicide, depression, and other mental health problems. The president is also a role model. His or her behavior influences the public.
Yeah, the president generically.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you. But we haven't had a her, so that doesn't matter.
Oh, we should have though. We should have stood with her.
Oh, yeah. We can stop reading the stupid shit. There's the short of it is that some stupid bitch is claiming it, or some stupid bitches. I can't have sex with my husband now because he supports Trump, or I saw somebody support Trump. Fuck off. Cory Booker, who's running for president, actually came out and said he thinks we should have a female president now. Now, he was referring to Hillary, which is fine. But if he thinks we should have a female president, why is he running for office? If he think, I mean, there are females running for president.
He's kind of a girl.
Well, he's a little bitch, is what he is. But don't you
Is he
think?
going to transition? You think?
I don't know. He says he's got a boo.
No, he's got a dude named Bo.
Oh, this one comes to us from our very own Jack Cochran.
Yay! I like that guy.
Ilham Omar explodes at CNN reporter. What is wrong with you? Anti-Semitic.
I love that voice. What is wrong with you?
Anti-Semitic Ilhan Omar snapped at a CNN reporter on Wednesday, bridling under increasing media scrutiny over her anti-Semitic beliefs. Manu Raju, who has arguably done the best job of tracking down Omar and asking her tough questions, approached her and asked her about President Donald Trump's call for her to resign. The president said you should resign, and the vice president said that you should be held accountable for your reviews. Raju said to Omar, "Can you respond to that?" Omar ran behind a door to avoid the question, only responding, "No, thank you." Excuse me.
Well, that means yes, then.
It does, according to Miss Omar herself. Raju later tried to question Omar over her response to Trump when she tweeted, "Hi at Real Donald Trump. You have trafficked in hate your whole life against Jews, Muslims, indigenous, immigrants, black people, and more. I learned from many people impacted by my words. When will you?" Raju asked her about that, and she said, "Are you serious? What's wrong with you?" "I'm asking you a question about your tweet saying the president trafficked in hate," Raju replied. "Yes, I tweeted, and there's a response," Omar fired back. "You can run that. Have a nice day."
So he hates Jews, which is why his daughters won.
Yeah, he hates Jews a ton.
And he hates black people because we have all those pictures of him buddying around with Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson back in the 80s.
Yeah, it's amazing how many, I mean, wasn't one of the people on one of the seasons of his TV show, what was that called? The Apprentice.
Yeah,
Wasn't one of his...
Omarosa.
Yeah, well, there were a couple. Well, she was one of the contestants originally.
Yeah. And then she became his assistant.
Yeah, didn't he have a black guy was on there for a while?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing. And nobody was throwing around these charges before he ran for president.
I bet Imam Tawhidi doesn't hate him.
Who's that one?
The Imam of Peace.
Oh, probably not. Let's see. What else do we have going on here? That's an ad. Oh, this one comes from Pincalo the driver. After Dave Assman's license plate denied, Sacramento man opts for a giant Assman decal.
Good for
This
him.
is awesome. Hang on, I got to share this. Yeah, they wouldn't give him a license plate because his name is Assman. And,
Yeah, that's awesome.
so he just got it put across the back of his truck.
Oh, it's Canada. It makes sense because
Yeah.
there was a guy out in the Maritimes whose last name was Graber or Grabber, Grabher, and they denied him a vanity tag.
Yeah,
Even though
I
that
mean,
was his legal name. It was,
vanity tags get denied all the time for names. When it came to celebrating his family name, David Assman refuses to take no for an answer. After Saskatchewan government insurance denied his latest request for an Assman vanity license plate, the Melvin man had an oversized decal designed to replicate the plate in question and then place the decal on the tailgate of his white Dodge Ram truck. Dude, you should come to America because that's a fucking American thing to do right there.
Mhm.
You're like, fuck y'all. I'll do it bigger and bolder.
Well, that's the difference between Western Canada and Eastern Canada anyway, is there's a whole lot more fuck you aimed at Ottawa than people would know.
Saskatchewan, not Sacramento. Did I say Sacramento? My bad.
No, you said Saskatchewan.
That's what I thought, but I don't remember. So, you know how my brain is. Colleen Bernier, thank you so much for this one. It's not as bad as the headline makes it sound, but it's still not good. 2 arrested for having sex in public near Children's Parade in Fort Myers. And I got to show you these guys. I want to know what happened to her. Because damn, can y'all see she's all busted up?
It looks a little bit like Mercedes Carrera's mugshot.
She's like, it looks like somebody kicked her ass.
It's like
Yeah.
2 homeless people. Jeez.
Police arrested a pair of homeless. Oh, there you go. Police arrested a pair of homeless people for having intercourse in public near a children's parade Sunday. 47-year-old Bernadette, I'm not even trying to pronounce that, and 58-year-old Philip Daly are charged with lewd and lascivious behavior, and it's not their first time. According to a Fort Myers police report, just before 5 p.m. on Sunday, an off-duty officer was driving several participants of the Junior Edison Parade of Lights home after the event in downtown Fort Myers when the children saw the pair having sex on the sidewalk next to the roadway. See, that's why I said it's not as bad as the headline makes it sound, because the parade was already over. So it's not like they were doing it, oh, there's kids over there. Let's go fuck on the sidewalk. So it was already done. But, I mean, there's still. Responding officers arrived to Main Street just east of the Fountain intersection and found the couple lying down on the sidewalk with their genitals exposed and the man, quote, thrusting his hips. The officers ordered them to stop and put their clothes back on. And here comes my favorite part. The woman denied they were having sex and claimed they were, quote, just dry humping. Officers say the couple appeared very intoxicated.
Those
During the
poor
booking-
kids, though, that saw them. They're
Yeah.
not going to need sex ed class. They're going to be like, I am never, ever doing that. Just, ugh.
Gross. I mean, I
During
guess
the booking-
if I had never thought about homeless people having sex, and if you had asked me, I would have assumed that they did. But like, yeah, I guess they do have to fuck out because they don't have a home and all.
What are they going to do? Fuck in the box?
Yeah.
Dick in a box.
They make refrigerator boxes fairly large. I mean,
They do, but I mean, what if you're claustrophobic?
I don't care. I don't want to watch bums do anything. I don't like them.
I'd watch bums fuck.
No.
You know what's
gross.
really great? And I read this in the Christian Science Monitor. I've never done it myself. Go onto Pornhub and look up crack horse.
Oh God.
There's meth heads is actually on there too, and oh my god, these women, holy fuck.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. Don't ask me. Like I said, I read this in a Christian Science
Sure you
article,
did.
so,
Mhm.
during the booking process, Daly claimed that he and the chick liked having sexy and didn't believe what they were doing was wrong. No, it's not what you were doing. It was where you were doing it, sir.
Broad freaking daylight on a sidewalk.
On the sidewalk. At least get into
Ow.
the fucking grass.
Grass,
man.
yeah.
Crackheads Gone Wild. Seriously, Pat, check it out sometime. It's actually kind of sad. Yeah, it's like really sad. And I think we're gonna end on sad homeless sex tonight. Chat, thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for the donations. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. And for you guys just coming, hanging out, liking, sharing, all of that good stuff. I know I repeat this every night, but seriously, it amazes me that you guys come out. And I really do hope you have a great Valentine's Day. Let's start with you, Tail. Anything you want to shill tonight?
No, just usual channel. Just subscribe to me, and I might do something possibly YouTube related at some point.
Well, there you go. Wally World, thank you so much. Who says no, thank you? Seriously, check out Meth Heads on Pornhub. Prospero, anything you want to shill today?
I have just stuck it in the chat. The channel link for Minions of the Zoo. We're on every evening at 11:30. Rotating host. It's 11:30 EST. Rotating hosts. Friday nights are our game nights. They're pretty daggone hilarious. They're always hosted by Platty. So come on by and check us out.
All righty. Polly, your turn.
Yeah, you can find. There's the link. The link to my channel where we do comic book curation every Wednesday. And yes, we just did one a little while ago. Jack, Inquisitor, myself, and Cynical Lindsay was our special guest. And we talked about anything and everything under the sun related to comic books and comic book movies. And we oddly talked about fast food for about 20 minutes. It was weird. But anyway, yeah, great bands. We have a great time. Come on over. And if you like it, by all means, subscribe.
And finally, Jack, anything you'd like to shill out there?
Yeah, there's my channel link. If you like comic books, I do comic book reviews. And I'm on with Polly, like he just said. So subscribe to both of our channels.
Oh, Wally, thank you so much. He said, LOL, I meant thanks for streaming. No, thank you for coming by. Seriously, I love you guys. And if you need more Monkey in your life tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern, we will be on Satsu 2 Cents with another Lords of the Night. No game stream tonight, but we will be back Friday for the release of New Dawn. I cannot fucking wait for that game. And we'll be giving out a copy, the deluxe edition of New Dawn, if you come and watch. So all you got to do is watch, build up some chimp change by watching or participating in the games that are in chat. And we'll be giving out a free copy. And we'll be doing that again on Saturday, although it's the standard edition. So come by, hang out, laugh with us, and maybe win a game. So I'd like to thank Tail, Prospero, Polly, and Jack for joining me this morning. Everybody, thank you so much for coming. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
I hope someone touches your pee-pee.